And I'm joined by Samadhi Dave now. How are you, Dave?
Fine, thanks, Dave. Quite excited to be in this historic musical building.
Have you been? When was the last time you said you were in the bars?
Years ago. I've seen the Fun-Loving Criminals. I think it was many moons ago. But I've always enjoyed this place. I've been in it a few times, and it's just a fantastic, amazing place, isn't it?
It is indeed. I'm looking forward to hearing the sound and the acoustics for this amazing instrument in between us here. Do you want to tell us what this is?
This is a handpan. It's quite a sort of rare instrument. It was recently sort of invented in about 2002 by people that make what do you call it? The steel drums, you know, the Trinidad steel drums.
Yeah.
And they decided to take two of them and put them together basically and cut the skirts off them, and added these dimples as well, which cuts out quite a few partials.
Okay.
And the actual tones, and you get this really nice, ethereal, soft sound out of them.
It's a beautiful sound. Can't wait to hear it out there. We might even be doing a wee impromptu jam between yourself and the freestyle master.
It'd be cool.
See how we can fuse some hip hop and some hand panning.
Aye, I'm up for it.
That'll be interesting. So you made this one?
Yeah, I make a few a year, but I generally just like to make them for myself to play them, and I go about and do wee gigs here and there, and just keep myself busy with them.
Yeah. So you've also got your own band as well, is that right?
I've got a wee cover band that we do sort of pubs and clubs around Glasgow. That's been going for 20 odd years. So that's
what are they called?
Scooby Snacks.
Scooby Snacks.
With an
From
X.
the Fun-Loving Criminals.
From the Fun-Loving Criminals, I were big on them at the time. So we're kept busy at the weekends, sort of Fridays and Saturdays. We got in and the remit is basically just to make drunk people dance. So
that's what a lot of bands do, isn't it? Drunk people like dancing to music.
They do.
Who else is in the band?
My pal Scott. It's just the two of us. We had a 4-piece early on in my career, but we couldn't find a drummer that would turn up sober to gigs or on time. So we eventually whittled it down to just the both of us.
Damn drummers.
Love them, but they're hard to come hold a good drummer.
Aye, if you get a good drummer.
It isn't mental.
Aye, definitely. Well, I think they're all slightly
You
unhinged.
need a wee bit of mentalist.
That animal instinct within them from the Muppets, innit?
Yep.
To sit behind there. So, how many of these have you made now?
Oh, I've lost count, to be honest with you. A lot of them are in the scrap pile back at the workshop. I started about 5 years ago, maybe 6 years ago actually, just hammering steel, and I didn't get a tone out of one for about 3 or 4 years.
Right.
And only recently, sort of last year and a half, 2 years, I've started to know what I'm doing. Because before then I was just guessing till I got it right, sort of thing. So I got it wrong a lot. And then the ones that I did have that I'd made, I would go back to and try and tweak them and rework them again and see how far I could push the metal, the steel, to see where it would break and what kind of tones I could get at it. So I'm really just left with a couple. There's a few prototypes that I've had that I've passed on in some fashion to people that I thought sort of needed them. And I'm kind of left with, this is my favourite one. This is one that I've done about a year and a half ago. And this is the one I gig with mostly. So.
And where can people see you gigging with this, and what you got coming up? What's in the
I usually do
Samadhi Dave calendar?
I usually do things like holistic events and Reiki evenings and meditation nights, yoga, that kind of stuff. But we'll be at Eden this year. I know you guys are playing Eden this year, aren't you?
No, we're not playing.
Are you not doing
year.
that this year?
No.
I'm just seeing you on Sunday.
Yeah, I know. This is the first year in about 7 or something. So just having a wee break. But I'm working in Rabbie's Tavern, doing a bit of stage managing and comparing in there. So
I shall come and find you.
I'm looking forward to that. Well, I'm going to go down and do a wee bit of the pre-build as well. So I'm looking forward to experiencing that side of the festival. From a non-performing aspect. I've always loved when I've been down at Glastonbury, like working with Greenpeace and helping build their field and do the running and stuff like that over it as well. It's
the amount of work that you see that goes into these things is unbelievable.
It's amazing how every festival, or most of them anyway, when you see them in like natural settings like Worthy Farm at Glastonbury and down in that valley at Moffat for Eden Festival, I mean they are literally just like a phoenix that comes out of
the artistry as well that's involved in it all.
It's a phenomenal or you can take. I mean, I think some people can take it a wee bit for granted, obviously, just once you're there, but I think if you have worked within a festival environment, then you really do appreciate it on another level.
Oh, I mean,
So,
you can. When I was at Eden, I could have just happily wandered about and looked at everything that was made,
Aye.
right, rather than see any music or anything.
Yep.
Just it's a visual feast, isn't
Oh,
it?
it is. It's a beautiful attack on the senses in a non-violent sense. So you'll be playing at Eden in the
Playing at
Vishnu Lounge.
Lounge at some point on the Sunday, and the last couple of years they've let
Early
me-
o'clock or at a reasonable hour for?
I'm not sure, to be quite honest with you. I'll just play when they tell me.
Yeah.
But I've opened up the garden, the bandstand, on the Sunday as well, usually about midday. So
Okay.
I don't know if I'll be doing that again this year, but I probably will be. That's quite a good wee slot because everybody's just kind of coming together at 12 o'clock on a
That's
Sunday
true.
after a full weekend of madness.
Yes. Yeah. Sometimes the garden eats you. Sometimes you eat the garden, as they say.
Yeah.
So get your tickets for Eden Festival. Get out, support your local festivals. You'll see Dave play this beautiful handpan instrument, and I'm looking forward to your performance coming up soon. Thanks very much, Dave.
Thanks, Dave.
Cheers.